All right, everybody, it's me. I'm Wild Bill with my buddy Chad on the flip screen. What is happening, Mr. Chad?
Well, it's been a long time, man, since we made a video. I've recovered from the Super Bowl just barely. Uh,
Yeah,
but I have to remind myself, 3 out of 5 Super Bowls, I'll take that any day.
absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, everybody keeps trying to think that the Chiefs are finished and done and never going back to the Super Bowl for some reason. I mean, they just don't believe that the Chiefs are going to go back again this year or next year or the year after that. I think just like last year, I think we're going all the way to the Super Bowl again.
Well, as long as we rebuild our offensive line, which we have, we always
Yeah,
have a chance to go to the Super Bowl with Patrick Mahomes. And, you know,
absolutely.
so yeah, I think this is going to be a good year. I think they're going to be hungry. So
Oh, they're already showing that they're very hungry to go back. Um, I mean, looking at them during the all their practices right now. I mean, yeah, we got the new guys getting the time out there on the field right now during the games. So Mahomes isn't out there doing his magic moves, and Kelsey's not out there. But we've got a lot of these new guys that we need to see. We need to see what they're made out of. We need to see what they could do, what they're capable of, and what they're going to be able to do out there on that field. Um, we got we got to replace a lot of guys that are gone. We got to get a lot of new blood in there.
yeah, of course, I'm not going to go by the names or anything like that, but 3 positions to me that are important, and we'll go over that more after this game against the Bears coming up. And the Bears are looking like a good
The
team.
Bears.
They're looking like a good team this year. I watched them play the other night, and I'm impressed. Um, Offensive line, receivers, and defensive backs. I think those are really keys. Um, three positions to watch. Who makes the team?
Yeah,
So
yeah. I mean, you got to have we got to have a good, strong defensive line. You know, we've been lacking at times with that, and I think if we have a really good, strong defense this year, and we got the O line rebuilt and working properly, I don't see us, losing that many games at all. Um, just looking and seeing the new guys. I mean, good grief! Just some of the big plays we've seen already, and just some of the stuff. I mean, from the first game, Brownlee, he got a touchdown. I mean, he's been looking very impressive. Um, during the game and then during practice, he's been looking great. Um, Robert Tanyan, he got on the first game 49 yards receiving, 3 catches. Um, Minshew had a touchdown. Nico Migio, 48-yard return.
yes,
Um, Thornton, he had a really good catch. Um, Jalen Royals, he looks good. Man, I that his jersey. When I first saw it, I thought it was somebody had the Royals baseball team.
yeah,
I didn't catch that was his last name at first, so that was funny. That was on me. I laughed. So, but Royals, he's looking good. Um, Josh Simmons, I believe it is, left tackle. He did really good too. Um, Jack Cochran, he forced that fumble on that kickoff for the touchdown. Um, Chris Roland Wallace, he got that fumble recovery and an interception. Jaden Hicks also got an interception. Um, Janarius Robinson had a sack. Butker was just killing it again. 58-yard field goal. Um, no missed extra points. And then Arezia, he had that 67-yard punt.
Yeah, he's got
You
a
know, it
pretty.
was awesome. We had three turnover. We forced 3 turnovers, but we also had 2 turnovers, 11 penalties on our end. I don't remember what the other team. I don't remember what the other team had, but we had 11 penalties.
Yeah,
That
yeah, can't get
that can't be happening. That's got to stop.
and see that's one thing I will be keeping track of this year. People saying the refs helping out this and that. Well, we had over 115 yards of penalties in that game, and
Yeah,
the other team had like 40 some 45 yards penalty. Come on, man. So
yeah,
they're always hard on us. I don't care what anybody says.
yeah. You know, and I was with game 2 with the Seahawks. I was really hoping that'd have been stronger performance on our team. But when we're playing second string, third string, fourth and fifth string guys, just to see what these new guys are able to do. I didn't think we would go out there and just slaughter the Seahawks, even though they're playing some of their main guys. Um, I mean, I was hoping to see a little bit more. Um, I didn't really get to watch the whole game. I got to see some of the highlights and all that. But I did see Sky Moore. He had a good, strong performance, 88-yard punt return for a touchdown. Absolutely phenomenal. That is so good.
Yeah,
Um,
that's an interesting.
Gardner,
That's going to be a toss up whether he makes the team or not, Bill, because he's been dropping a lot of
yeah,
passes and he has that. So I don't know. I feel bad for him because he has the skill. You've seen it there in that
yeah.
movement.
I I don't know. Yeah, he's been dropping, but I don't know. He's got this. Like you said, he's got the skill. I don't know if it's just performance anxiety,
It's
or if
mental.
he's just
It's definitely mental because he's dropping. It's getting to him, and after a while, but maybe that will turn things around. I don't know. Maybe it's too late. I don't know
yeah,
because there's a lot of competition out there. Like you have Thornton, you know,
yeah,
and then Brownie. You were talking about him earlier, right? So the receiver, there's two receivers there that have
yeah,
speed that are really good. So I don't
yeah.
know. I
I mean, just with that punt return, though. I mean, I'd love to see I would love to see so much more out of him. I'd love to see him take off and succeed with the team. I mean, I really want to see that happen. Um, he's just I think it kind of reminds me of that line in the movie The Replacements, Keanu Reeves.
yeah
And he talks about quicksand when one thing goes wrong, then another, and then another, and then next thing you know, you're just so far behind and buried. So I
yeah.
don't know if that's how he's feeling, but it just kind of gets me that way. That's what's happening.
Well,
Maybe he just needs to just
well,
say woo-saw, goose fraba, let it all go,
a
and
lot of people are saying he won't make the team, and I don't know.
yeah,
But here's the thing: like I like to see him turn it around. I like to see a good story. Um,
yeah,
he did have two through the couple years here. He's had two good plays in the playoffs. At one return to set up Patrick Mahomes'
yeah,
run, and then a field goal against Cincinnati in the AFC Championship game, and then against the Eagles in the first Super Bowl where we won. He had a touchdown there on the left side. So he's done some good things, but it's like he hasn't been consistent.
yeah. I hope he finds his consistency. That'd be awesome.
That's the
So
key. That's
I
the
just
key. Yeah.
I don't know, but well, continuing, we got Gardner Minshew with a touchdown pass, Pacheco 22-yard catch and run. Tanyan got that touchdown, and Brashard Smith, he was doing, he did a little bit. He got a 10-yard run there and a little more, and so I mean, I think we definitely can have the team. I just hope it keeps happening, and I hope they. Um, I just hope we got the good ones this year.
I think Tunyon, you mentioned him. He's a tight end, and I think he's making the team. I think
Yeah,
he's. I don't know how many tight ends it'll take to take 3 or 4. I think he's one of them.
that's what I was thinking too. But I mean, a lot will change here in the next couple weeks, so you never know.
Yeah, you
But
never know. What you think may not happen. So,
yeah, I hope he makes it though. That'd be great.
yeah, he's an old savvy veteran. So,
Yeah.
um,
Who is it that we're playing next?
playing the Chicago Bears at home. I
That's right, the Bears.
I want to say that's
The
on a
Bears. We just already said that.
yeah. I think it's on a Saturday night. So I need
Okay.
to look it up and double check. But
Yeah, we. That'll be good. That'll be a good game, I think.
yeah, I just my question is, will Patrick Mahomes play a little bit more? I don't think he played at all last week. Will he play a quarter? Will he play the whole half? We'll see.
Yeah. Hopefully, here real quick, we'll be able to uh, see more of them. But I think I still say preseason. Don't let them play a whole lot. Save them for the same for the regular season because if we play him in the preseason and he gets hurt, oh man,
Yeah,
that's all we need.
preseason there seems to be a lot of injuries, not just on our team, but all other teams as well. It's just
Yeah, they were talking about this list of injuries that everybody's had, and I'm like, it just seems like it's double what it's been the last few years. I mean, it just seems like there's a whole lot more injuries this year. So I don't know.
well,
I don't know if it's I don't know if it just seems like there's more injuries or if there really are more injuries.
it just seems like it. I don't know if it's because they went down from 4 to 3 preseason games and trying to rush
Yeah,
everything in and then have that extra game because now you know it's all about the ticket sales and streaming sales and all that.
yeah,
So now they have
yeah.
an extra game.
And having the YouTube game, that's so stupid.
Yeah, they have the on different streaming services now. Um, Next video, we'll go over the schedule. I'd like to go over that and talk about the
Yeah,
individual teams. That would be cool. So,
absolutely.
um, I have one more thing I would like to talk about. And then
Sure.
if you have any more after that, just let me know. Um, Rice,
Yes.
the suspension. A lot of people were saying, and we were talking about this earlier off the camera.
Yeah.
Why can't they just give out the punishment? You know, they want the suspension at the beginning of the year for Chiefs fans,
Yeah.
and then non-Chiefs fans are saying, "Oh, they're on the Chiefs side." Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
That really doesn't help us that we don't know because we have to prepare
Yeah.
for like he's not there. We don't know if
Well,
not.
yeah, because they were trying to. What the deal was is that they were trying to negotiate how many games he was going to be suspended. I think what they originally were saying, like 10 games or 8 games, 9 games, something like that. It was a really high number of games, and then they're like, no, 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 4 games, and then they're trying to narrow it down to just like any negotiation, you start super low, and the one side's super low, the other side's real high, and you got to meet in the middle. Well, they weren't meeting in the middle. Nobody wanted to give after a certain point, so that's why it's got to go to the judge. And she was not available until what was it, the September 30th or something?
Yeah,
I think that sounds right. but she wasn't available until then. So that's why there is the delay. Um, and because people are saying, well, so and so just got we already know his suspension. Well, he just flat out said, okay, I did it, I'm guilty, hit me, and they gave him his suspension, and I mean they
That was
agreed
that.
to it.
Yeah.
So that's the difference between these two cases. The player agreed to those suspensions, or he agreed to the suspension, so he's out those many games. While Rice is, they didn't agree on the number because I mean they from what I understand they were still pushing for 8 games, and he said no, that's excessive.
Right.
So you know that's where we're at. So it's going to go before the judge. He's going to make the decision, and you know I just the whole thing just is really it's really frustrating. It's upsetting. I know it's pissed a lot of people off, including you and me. It was something stupid that never should have happened, and he knows better. And it just
Yeah.
made it
And
just such an absolute disappointment for his team. That's
we
absolute embarrassment.
could have hurt people on a highway. Could have hurt himself. It's
Well, he could have,
crazy.
he easily could have killed somebody,
Yeah. He's lucky
and
he didn't. That's the thing.
just the absolute idiocy that we're seeing from some of these players. It just pisses me off because there's so many talented kids out there that never get a chance to go to to play for these big teams. And these guys, when they get there, they just
Screw it.
act like fools. They act like fools.
Become numb nuts on it. They don't think. So, well, hopefully this humbles him and he doesn't do something like this again. So, that I hope that happens.
Oh, well, if he ever does anything ever like this, I mean, he better be suspended for life after if he does anything. He better be on the straight and narrow from here on out.
Right.
If he does anything, man, he's going to get it. He's going to be so screwed.
Right. Well,
Because you can get in trouble once, get your punishment and move on. But if you're a repeat offender, you gotta go.
right.
So that's it. He better be on the straight and narrow.
I think he is. Well, like, subscribe, join our YouTube station, help us out, reach
Absolutely.
our goal. We appreciate that.
Yep. We're going to be working on doing doing a bit more production wise, and adding some stuff. We were having trouble with recording and soundboards and everything else. Now that the Skype was what we've been using. It was, yeah, Skype. And now that it's the Microsoft Teams, whatever, it's junk. It doesn't work. So, now we're trying different things, trying to make it all work, and it's been a big hassle trying to record, trying to get stuff out for you guys. So we're working. We're trying to make it happen for everybody because you know we do this for fun. We just even if we didn't weren't doing this to record for you guys, we'd still be doing it just talking amongst ourselves. So um, just hopefully us two guys talking and having fun talking Chiefs will be worthwhile for y'all. So Yep, just like Chad said, like, subscribe, comment, go ahead and share it, let other people know we're here. So that's it for now. I know here in a couple weeks, Chad and I were talking about trying to do another drawing for a hat or something. So maybe a chief flag, like the one in the background. So just let us know, hit us up, leave us a comment, and we shall go from there.
Awesome, awesome. I just say it's go Chiefs, and we will be back here next week, putting out another video.
Yep, we'll be doing another one here shortly. All right. Well, thanks everybody, and y'all have a great one. Be safe.